Okay. Let's get it. I should have got this ready sooner. Peace, 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 peace. Just give me a second. We're going to get our stuff together here. We're going to get it going. Hope you're doing well out there, wherever you are. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Let me get myself together. Running a little bit behind, but it's all good. We just going to get this video. We're going to load this video up right quick. All right. Let's see. Oh, come on, dog. Can I try it another way? I probably should have tried to log in before. I'm gonna give me a minute, just for a second. Let me get this together. I gotta do me something real quick. 1 second, y'all. Uno momento. 2-step verification. You know what I mean? They got to know it's you. There you go. There you go. All right. Cool. We back. All right, we back. Peace, 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 peace. All right. There we go. No thanks. There we go. Now we got the links loaded up. Now we in here. Peace, 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 peace. I'm Rami Salam Mel. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining us. We got ourselves a class today. Taj Tarik Bey versus New Jersey State Police. More sovereign citizens exposed. Oh my goodness. What are you doing? What are you talking about, Rami? Why you keep going at Taj, Rami? Why you keep talking about? We got to be honest. That's the thing. That's the thing about it all. We got to be honest, family. And that's what we're here to do. You know what I mean? I'm going to go ahead and we're going to let Taj bring us in. Are we clear? We're going to let the good brother Taj go ahead and kick this off for us. We're going to play ourselves a little video. You know what I mean? Let me get this together without the sponsorships. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so this right here, yeah, perfect. So we're gonna get to this video, you know what I mean? And then we'll come back and have ourselves a bit. Oh, let me drop the link. If there's any more watching, anybody wanna join in on the discussion, especially if you're a supporter of Taj, you're a follower of Taj Tarik Bey, you propagate his teachings, you believe in him, you support him, you call him a grand sheik or a master teacher, anything like that. Come on by, join the live. Let's have ourselves a discussion. But in the meantime, between time, let me go ahead and we're going to set the stage. We're going to give an example of the Elder Taj and his antics, if you will. And this is in Philadelphia. Can you see that there? Okay. And then we're going to get this started right here.
I was pulled over because of a...
How you feeling? No, you can't shake my hand. Yeah. What's the problem?
Well, what happened is this cop saw that the light was out right here. He literally flashed his lights, pulled me over, told me
What was the emergency?
I have no idea. I asked him what was the emergency. I asked him what was the crime. He couldn't tell me the crime. He said, "Sir, turn off the car."
Wait, slow down.
Okay.
Got paper and pen?
Yes.
Who accused you of crime?
Apparently,
He won't give his name.
Who? All right, stop. Call the sheriff.
Okay.
So just for some context here, we have Taj Tarik Bey pulling up on the scene. Oh my goodness. The so-called Grand Sheik is live in action. He's coming here to represent Moors, if you will. Demonstrate, if you will. Showcase his mastery of the law. You know what I'm saying? This is what we have going on. We have Taj Tarik Bey, just to give you some context. He has been one of the main people, if not the first, to push that more sovereign citizen rhetoric and ideology and beliefs about driving or traveling, quote unquote, traveling with no license, taking people's property and not paying for it and just saying you own it. The whole idea that the government and these different officials and judges, nobody has jurisdiction over you, any kind of language like that. What is the other thing that Taj talks about? He'll probably throw out unum sanctum. He'll probably say, he has all of these phrases that he throws out there, but all of that, you can kind of tidy it up and you can put it in one nice package and call it more sovereign citizen teachings, beliefs, ideology. But that's what we see here live and in the flesh. We have Taj Tarik Bey demonstrating his actual sovereign citizen teaching. So let's continue with the video for a little bit. Then we are going to get to the documentation. See, that's what the reason why I'm even doing this video. I found some court documents of Taj Tarik Bey, and I started reading. And I said, "Oh no, we got to analyze this live with the people, so that the people, you, Moors, true Moorish Americans, American citizens, the public, anybody that's been watching videos about Taj, about Moors, about anything related, Noble Drew Ali, there's been a lot of confusion, and I think it's time that we make sure that we make it clear what it is and what it ain't. Who is who and what is what. We're gonna get back to Taj. Let's get back to Taj.
Their names, make sure you state for the record with witness that they have no bond. They have no business even being on the street. Okay. You know that, right?
Absolutely.
They have the bond is their insurance to do business on our land. And now keep in mind what he says that he don't like it. He's admitting he's a planner. Okay. So admitting with the weapon, they stop you, they got weapons. So they threaten you, all right? So now they're in violation of international law. They're going after their bonds. They're going after the captain, whoever sent them out here. All right? They're in violation of the Constitution. They're in violation of the treaty. All right? They're doing it because they know most people don't know their rights. They're operating under the coup d'etat of 1871. It's called the Act of 1871. Write that down so remind yourself.
I was about to say, I'm recording.
When the de facto sheriff comes in, his job is to carry out the law. Their job is to violate the law. They're on different sides. Now we know that that the sheriff is compromised. However, he's obligated to that Constitution and treaty. They're not. Their obligation to corporations. And their business, this is why they carry out Christian black homes. Number one, this is where he's coming from, why he made that statement. All right. Now the Attorney General is the comptroller of alien properties, all alien properties. And so they're not assuming, under the hypothecation, they're trying to claim that your property is their property. And this is the basis upon which they're making their claim for their stock. All right. Because the tag is registered.
Yeah, it's registered.
Yeah, to their trust.
Okay.
And this is why you deal with the Archbishop. Now, so the problem that you have that's going on right now, and this is why Pope Francis came here, is because they have sort of like a lightweight civil war going on with themselves.
Yeah, receiving three citations today. Here's your deck. Nice stuff.
Okay, you
Take them. We'll deal with them.
Thank you.
We'll deal with them. Don't argue that. You don't argue with him. You talk to the magistrate. Just take the magistrate. That's all right. Now, keep these. You're going to make 3 copies. You still want the sheriff. You still want the sheriff here because we want to report this. Okay. We want to report this, and we're going to make him do his job. And understand. The only reason why they do this is because the transition is being made. They got like this lightweight civil war going on with them, and it's going to come out in the open before this year out. But China and Russia is going to help us eventually. That's why they're killing all of their bonds. Because the only reason they're getting away with this crap is because of them bonds that they have against our birth certificates and marriage certificates and all this stuff. And you kind of understand it. It's sort of like
Let me see. We got another 12 minutes. I don't know if I can sit through all of that. I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit, man, because it's a lot. Goodness gracious, man. Sure. 1 second. Let's get through this commercial. There we go. Let's get back to it.
he said that you
We're
were
sovereign citizens. He said, I'm tired of dealing with.
Oh, so he slandered you too.
Look at how God work. I skip ahead and it's right to the part. I can't even. Let me rewind a little bit. I want you to listen closely, because whoever is behind the camera or not in the view of the camera, Taj is asking them something, and then they say that the police are referring to them as sovereign citizens. So let's watch this, and then we'll continue from there.
Well, when they talk about sovereign citizens, they're talking about Europeans. We're people of the land. And Obama, Francis, and what he's asking for, they're asking for a little bit more finance, a little bit more time, and to devalue the Federal Reserve. They won't let them do it. Now, so within the next few months, you're going to have a collapse. And so it has to come to a head. But what's happening with them and amongst them is a lightweight civil war. So when I heard on the phone, you all say something about sovereign citizens.
That's what he kept. They did.
Who said that? He said that you were
sovereign citizens. He said, I'm tired of dealing.
Oh, so he slandered you too. Well, when they talk about sovereign citizens, they're talking about Europeans. We're people of the land. Our sovereignty is our birthright. Their sovereignty is juristic. They broke the treaty and they broke the Constitution. They don't have no sovereign right. So and it continues. It continues like that. Now, so when you see them doing certain things, remember they're instructed to pretend not to know the Constitution because they're anti-constitutional. So what they tried to do, and remember this also, because when I heard that, I wanted to remind you, sovereign and citizen don't go together. It's an oxymoron. You understand what I'm saying? It's an oxymoron. You're the
No, it's not an oxymoron. Actually, it's a term. Sovereign citizen. They have it on the FBI. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna talk to you about it. We just go like this right here. What is a sovereign citizen? Boom. Real quick so you can see. There you go. There you go. It's not an oxymoron. Taj, it's right here. A member of a political movement of people who oppose taxation, question the legitimacy of government, and believe that they are not subject to the law. Here goes a site that describes it. Here goes the University of North Carolina School of Government, a quick guide to sovereign citizens. Wikipedia has sovereign citizen movement. And if I believe, there we go. There you go. FBI, the sovereign citizen movement. It's right there. So it's not no oxymoron. Let me play a little bit more Taj demonstrating in the streets, and then we're gonna get into some of the evidence, some of the documentation about Taj himself being in court. Oh yeah, we're gonna get to it. 1 second. Let's get back to this here. We good? Are we good? There it is.
of the land. And whenever they do that, this is what they do. It's sort of like if you see somebody here and you call them a roach, that implies that you're justified to kill that roach. So they say sovereign citizen because U.S. citizens cannot protest or reject the operations of their U.S. corporate entity, their jurisdiction. Whenever they're saying sovereign citizen, you're the national of the land. And that's a distinction. And what they're doing and what they're trying to do is associate any active or conscious Moors with the Europeans who are rebelling. All right, and because they're dissolving their middle class. And so what they're trying to do is merge us together as if we are associated with them to try to justify, so they can try to justify doing their clan activity. You understand what I'm saying?
Taj. I don't understand. I don't get jiggy with that. In fact, it is my opinion, it's my belief that he was actually projecting. That what he was describing they and the Europeans doing, associating conscious Moors with the sovereign citizens in that movement, that's not what they did. That is what you did, good brother. That is what Taj Tarik Bey and others who taught and teach and propagate his rhetoric, his ideology, his beliefs about Moors, not the government not having jurisdiction over Moors, that you don't need a license, that you don't have to pay taxes, that you don't have to pay for any property, that it's yours because you were born here and you had a right. That's Taj and his teachings that is unfortunately misled thousands, if not tens of thousands of Moorish brothers and sisters and just people in general thinking that what he was saying was legitimate, and it wasn't. You know what I mean? And that's, oh man, we got some things to get to. So let me just highlight this while we at it. You know, because Taj tried to make it appear, tried to make it seem like if you're being called a sovereign citizen, that's for the European. It don't have nothing to do with Moors. Okay, well, let me just show you this. Do the research. Oh, I got to show you, put on the screen. Sorry about that. Boop. Here we go. There it is. Documentation for you. You can read it yourself. The Moorish Sovereign Citizen Movement is a collection of independent organizations and lone individuals who emerged in the 1990s as an offshoot of the anti-government sovereign citizens movement, adherents of which believe that individual citizens hold sovereignty over and are independent of the authority of federal and state governments. Like Taj. Taj is one of those that would classify, that would go into the category of Moorish sovereign citizen. But let's continue. I don't want you to just believe me. Okay, members of the Moorish sovereigns have come into conflict with federal and state authorities over their refusal to obey laws. Okay, they have also been known to retaliate against government authorities through financial means, a process called paper terrorism. We're gonna circle back to that. Remember that. Paper terrorism. We scrolling down, and what do we see? What do we see right here on the website? Let me zoom in. Can I zoom in? There we go. Let me scroll right on over. You see that right there? This is Taj words, not mine. Taj Tarik Bey said, political thieves, usually descendants of European colonists operating upon the American continents, have by outright criminality taken unlawful leave and advantages of the usurped seats of government and have polluted the sanctity of their official oaths to uphold the Constitution and treaties and are unlawfully violating the natural people. Are we clear? Are we clear? He said a whole lot of nothing. But basically, he tries to convince others, get you to believe that somehow because you or I are Moorish, you know what I mean, because we identify as Moors, that somehow the government doesn't have any authority or quote unquote jurisdiction over us. This is what he believes. And by that same understanding, because they don't have any jurisdiction over us, then we don't, this is Taj Tarik Bey's beliefs, that we don't have to follow those laws. But that is incorrect. I don't need to go too much more into that website, actually. So we'll go ahead and stop sharing there. Did I want to go back to the video? I mean, I think I pretty much showed Taj on the streets doing his demonstration. But even in that demonstration, I see some comments there. We'll get to it in a second. Even in the demonstration, if you noticed, he didn't enforce the Constitution as he always claims Moors have to do. He didn't have any authority over those New Jersey state troopers or state officials or state police officers. He didn't stop them from issuing citations and tickets and probably towed that person's vehicle. So all of that rhetoric, all of that knowledge, what is it really for? What is it really doing? Question that I had, and I asked people earlier last week. I asked someone, is Taj Tarik Bey down at the courthouse helping the rise of the Moors? Is Taj Tarik Bey doing that? Is he supporting them in their legal fight or their lawful fight? Is he Moorish American consul or Moorish American counsel or Moorish American lawyer or attorney or a legal assistant, legal aid? Is Taj Tarik Bey doing any of that with the people, especially for the people that support Taj? And I understand. I know it may hurt your feelings. I know it may be difficult to hear. It may be difficult to accept, but I want you to really think about this. With all of that so-called knowledge and wisdom and mastery of the law, and he's this grand sheik and he knows this law and that treaty, except is he actually helping those people, the Moors, with perhaps the biggest legal case in the history of our country, at least in the past 100 years? Can you point to another Moorish legal case that has had more attention, they got more nationwide coverage than that Rise of the Moor Militia group? No. Is Taj helping? Is any of those people that claim, oh, you need to enforce the Constitution, oh, they ain't got the authority, oh, they ain't got jurisdiction, are they helping those individuals? Okay, never mind them. Let's focus on Taj, okay? Because that's what we're really talking about. Why? Because from what I can tell, he is the main person. He is one of the, if not the person, who introduced these sovereign citizen beliefs and tactics and ideology into this, this Moorish movement and got people believing this nonsense. So we want to address the leader. We want to address the top. You know what I mean? In the 30, maybe 40 years that Taj has been teaching, can anybody show me video footage of Taj demonstrating in the court of law or at the court of law or at any court, whatever language, so you don't try to, whatever. Can anybody show footage of Taj Tarik Bey demonstrating in the courts? I'll give y'all some time. I'm gonna get this paperwork together because we coming on around. We about to close out. I gotta tell my son good night. We gotta get ready for bed. No, you cannot switch to 2K. But I love you though. Let me get focused. Do we got any answers? I ain't been checking the screen. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah. Oh, I appreciate the answers. Praise Allah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes. I appreciate the answers. See, I understand there's going to be some hostility. I understand there's going to be some disrespect, but it's all good because you're not mad at me. Mantis Views 29. We're going to get to Jersey. We're going to get there. You're not mad at me. I understand. You're mad at yourself for being lied to, being conned, being scammed, being finessed by this dude, Taj Tarik Bey, who's claimed to be a grand sheik and he's claimed to be this master of the law and he's claimed to have all of this knowledge and da-da-da. But let's get to the facts. Let's get to the evidence. What can be proven? You know what I'm saying? No. Yeah. We'll get to this comment real quick. Oh, yeah. You have to know how the U.S. system operates. Set up a foreign trust and correct your status. Name correction in court, etc. It's quite simple. All right, DeMarcus Harris L., if it is quite simple, can you provide simply some footage of Taj Tarik Bey doing what he says other Moors should do? Can you show footage of Taj demonstrating this knowledge, showing and proving, winning any sort of court case, criminal, civil, doesn't matter? Can you show the evidence, DeMarcus Harris L.? Because man knows not by being told. And while you get into that evidence, let me pull up some evidence for you. And for Mantis Views and the other Taj Tarik Bey supporters. Yes, sir. See, we're going to get to the legal. We're going to get to the legal stuff. You know what I mean? Or the lawful stuff. Yes, sir. Can I zoom in? Let's see here. Is that good? That's too much. There we go. So I found this lawsuit, and it is the Great Seal Moorish Science Temple of America, Inc., et al. Plaintiffs, versus the state of New Jersey, Asbury Park Police Department, St. John Broyles, Officer Joseph P. Spallina, Officer John P. Sustiden, pardon me, y'all. Patricia Green, court clerk, Walds Police Department Sergeant Lancelotti, Sergeant Broccoli, Jim's Towing, Richards Auto Body, ET, all defendants. Civil action in the United States District Court for the Eastern District of Pennsylvania, September 28th, 2005. Before we even get to the case, before we even get to the specifics, let's just analyze. Can we analyze this right here? I want to break that down. The Great Seal Moorish Science Temple of America, Inc. I want you to understand something. People that's watching, let me get big so you can see me for a second. There we go. People that's watching, understand this. Noble Drew Ali was the founder of what is known as the Moorish Science Temple of America, a religious organization here to help uplift humanity, teach so-called Black people or African Americans our history and our religion, and to make us better citizens. That is the mission of the Moorish Science Temple of America, founded by Noble Drew Ali. The Great Seal, what was that again? Let me get back so I just get the proper legal. There we go. The Great Seal Moorish Science Temple of America, Inc. Now, that is some creation by Taj Tarik Bey. That has nothing to do. That is a spinoff. That is a what do you call those things, man? That is somebody going off to do their own thing. I'm forgetting it's a particular word, but a splinter. Is that what is splinter? Yeah. He broke off. Taj Tarik Bey created his own completely separate organization called the Great Seal Moorish Science Temple of America, Inc. Was it Moorish Science Temple of America? Yeah, Moorish Science Temple of America, Inc. Very tricky, that guy. Very tricky, that guy. Real slick. Because then he tries to refer to it as the Moorish Science Temple as if he's a part of the true organization. The Moorish Science Temple of America, the organization, the lawful organization that respects the law, that respects the United States Constitution, that respects the states, that respects the city, all of the laws, the organization that was set up by Noble Drew Ali. No. He created Taj Tarik Bey created his own organization and put the Moorish Science Temple of America in the name, and then started using teachings from Noble Drew Ali, and then he mixed in his other sovereign citizen teachings, and now you have this Moorish sovereign citizen movement. That's what Taj Tarik Bey is. That's who Taj Tarik Bey is. He's not a Grand Sheik, which is the title for the official religious leaders of the Moorish Science Temple of America. He's not an official Grand Sheik. Maybe he calls him a Grand Sheik because that's the title he gave himself in his own organization. Very deceptive, that one. But he did not get that from the Moorish Science Temple of America that Noble Drew Ali created. No. Maybe his own corrupted organization that he tried to usurp the Moorish Science Temple with. But he's not a legitimate, a valid Grand Sheik or any leader of the Moorish Science Temple of America or a branch temple from that organization. But let's get back to the document, because we just got to the top. We ain't even get into the, you feel me? So we got some digging to do. So let me get back to it. There we go. Okay. So I'm already established on the foundation. Taj Tarik Bey created his own organization called this Great Seal Moorish Science Temple of America, Inc. Already off the top, you know he had a pocket for that. You know that. But we focused on the law. We focused on Taj Tarik Bey demonstrating his legal prowess and his mastery of the law. Are we clear? You know, because he talks about the treaty and unum sanctum and the democracy and the this and the that, and it's a republic and the constitution and the laws, and you got to know the treaties. Well, let's see if he puts that talking to walking. If he shows up and stands on business, as them youngins say. Ain't that right? Stand on business. Ain't that right? Are we clear? Let's just scroll down a little bit. You see? And even, I don't even want to get into too much of this here. But here, even in the footnotes, you can see the Moorish Science Temple of America was founded by Timothy Drew, a.k.a. Noble Drew Ali, 1913. The more members of plaintiff, the Great Seal 7, appear to be followers of Drew's teachings, but they're not. They appear to be. Oh, they put on a good act. They put on the coat and try to fake it. You know what I mean? They try to look the part. They try to hit you with that Islam more. Yeah, and they throw out some words and some quotes, and you almost believe that they're legitimate. Almost. Let's continue. As it reads, the Great Seal. I'm not even gonna put Moorish Science Temple of America. I'm not even gonna give them their organization. I'm not gonna put that respect on it because yeah. So we just gonna call them the Great Seal Inc. Moving forward, I'm gonna just say Great Seal Inc. You know what I mean? The Great Seal Inc. and other related entities, the Moors, filed the present civil action against various defendants: the state of New Jersey, the Asbury Park Police Department, including individual members of the police department, the Wall Township Police Department, arising out of incidents that allegedly occurred between some of the defendants and an individual or individuals belonging to the Moors organization, the Great Seal Inc. Okay, so something happened between the police, the New Jersey police. We got Asbury Park and we got Wall Township Police in New Jersey, and then some members of this Great Seal Inc. Okay, all right. We paint the picture. Are we painting the picture? Okay, let's continue. I see the comments. We'll get there. Don't you worry. We got the evidence right here. Just take it easy. Just relax. The Moors complaint. Let me highlight this. Can I highlight this? Can y'all see that? That's where I'm reading. The Moors complaint is extremely vague, and the exact causes of action for which Moors seek relief is unclear. This is Taj Tarik Bey. Taj Tarik Bey a part of this. This is his organization, Great Seal Inc. But their complaint is extremely vague, and the exact causes of action for which Moors seek relief is unclear. Essentially, the complaint makes no logical sense, inasmuch as it is a random rendition bordering on mishmash of legalese turned into meaningless meanderings. Whew. Sheesh. Essentially, the complaint makes no logical sense. Let's continue. Wait a second. The allegations in the complaint seem to stem from the impounding of a vehicle allegedly owned by an individual with the given name Lee Sean Crudup, aka Lord Noble Nature L. Bay. Okay. Let me pause for a second just to give you some context. You can go do the search for yourself. Matter of fact, I'll just show it to you. Just so that you can see it's there. You can. I'm not gonna play the video, but you just look it up, and it's here. Let's see. Here we go. I just want to show you so that you can see. Oops, that was the wrong button. My fault. Just gonna share the screen with you real quick. One second. Boom, stop that one. Switch to the other one. Bam. Okay. You can see Taj was teaching with this dude, Nature L Bay. This is 8 years ago. It's right there. So, it's there. Let me see. Let me get back. Let me get right. Okay, there we go. So, just to give you context, they was in cahoots. You know what I mean? They working together. Lord Noble, Nature L Bay. Pardon self. Lord Noble, Nature L Bay, and Taj Tarik Bey, they clicked up at the Grain Seal Inc., their own organization, mind you, again, completely separate from the Moorish Science Temple of America, their own spinoff. And what happened with the good brother, Lord Noble? The allegations in the complaint seem to stem from the impounding of a vehicle allegedly owned by Nature L Bay. Sounds familiar? A vehicle getting impounded, given name, and then this additional name. I don't know. Now, this is my opinion. This is my guess. I'm just inferring from the details that we have here. But with the car being impounded and it having something to do with Taj Tarik Bey, chances are Taj convinced Lord Noble, Nature L Bay, you don't need no driver's license. You can travel without any of that. And Nature L Bay said, Islam. And Nature L Bay got on the road, and then they pulled him over and said, license registration. He said, Taj told me I don't need that. And they said, we don't know who Taj is. Please step out the car. I'm creating that scenario, but my guess is it was something to that effect. Case being, they impounded the car or the vehicle. It goes on, let's see. The complaint fails to comport with anything approaching standard pleading procedures. Okay, the complaint contains no references to the actions causing harm or damages. The plaintiffs, so the Great Seal Inc., they appear to allege violations of federal law, among other things, violations of civil rights, racketeering, kidnapping, conspiracy, and quote unquote high treason. Just so I'm not making this up, the plaintiffs, can y'all see that? Let me get out the screen. This is ridiculous. Oops, I went the wrong way. Here we go. The plaintiffs appear to allege violations of federal law, civil rights, racketeering, kidnapping, conspiracy, and high treason. Mind you, we're talking about a car being impounded, and they are alleging all of these violations. Plaintiffs do identify each of the defendants in the complaint. Let's see. Okay, it's talking about the defendants because of the nearly unintelligible nature of the verbiage contained in the complaint. The cause of action that the Moors attempt to bring or assert are not apparent. Basically, it's saying here that the words and the phrases and everything that they were using in the complaint, the Great Seal, Taj and them, it didn't make any sense. They couldn't even make sense of what he talking about. It's just a bunch of nonsense. And I understand what they saying now. I get it. I get it. Oh man. So this is going over the procedures, and here we have more Minister Taj Tarik Bey. Now, question, just a small question. We'll get back to it. Why is he listed as a minister? Let me continue. I ain't no minister. You got a congregation? Anyways, let me focus. So this is going through the technical aspects of the case. Docket 1, 2, 5, 8, 10. Yeah, so this is going through the procedures of what's going on in the case. So docket 1, okay, so boom. The Moors, this is like giving you the breakdown, this paragraph right here. All right, let me get in here. Let me get it. Well, okay, yeah. So initially, the Great Seal Inc., Taj and them, they file a petition for writ of mandamus and class action. All right, boom. Then the police department is like, man, motion to dismiss. We getting this nonsense out of here. Then Taj Tarik Bey files a motion in opposition and opposing the motion to dismiss. Then the defendants, the individual officers, they file a motion to join the Asbury Park's motion to dismiss. So they're like, yeah, man, we with them, this bogus. Hey, just dismiss this. The Moors then filed a summary judgment motion with exhibits. Now, the summary judgment is from my understanding, is basically to allow a judgment to be had based off of the evidence and the facts through the documentation. Docket 10, the Wall defendants file a motion to dismiss for what? A lack of jurisdiction. You got to see the irony in that. You got to see. Anyways, the police file a motion to dismiss their stuff because they ain't got no lack of jurisdiction. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Then docket 14, defendants have moved to dismiss the complaint pursuant to federal blah, 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 and now it appears that the instant matter may be dismissed pursuant to another set of rules. So Rule 12B, 1, 3, and 6, as well as pursuant to 28 USC 1915 E2, dismissal for frivolity, I believe, frivolity. And so this is getting into the procedure challenges of the complaint, and it's basically breaking down what these things mean and how in the earlier piece is saying that the defendants can dismiss this complaint pursuant to this law. And then it's breaking down what the actual law or this rule is. And the rule permits the court to dismiss a claim for lack of jurisdiction, permits dismissal for improper venue, permits the court to dismiss all or part of an action for failure to state a claim upon which a relief can be granted. And then additionally, you can dismiss the case at any time if the court determines that an action or appeal is frivolous or malicious and fails to state a claim on which relief may be granted. All right, and here we go. Okay, where was that guy at? There you go. Yeah, let me get that comment up there. Where was that at? Yeah, there we go. Here we go. All right. The Moors brought suit against, let me not say Moors. Let me back it up. Because when they're saying Moors, they're speaking about Great Seal Inc. So let's just substitute that in because we don't want no confusion. The Great Seal Inc., Taj Tarik Bey and them, brought suit against all defendants in the Eastern District of Pennsylvania. From what the court can divine from the complaint, the Moors are attempting to allege violations of federal law. The Wall defendants and Asbury defendants have filed a motion to dismiss plaintiff's complaint pursuant to this law, pursuant to that law. And here we go right here. All of the defendants appear to be residents of or a public entity in the state of New Jersey. The Moors have presented no allegation that connects any of the defendants or the actions about which they seem to complain to any locale within the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, let alone the Eastern District of Pennsylvania. So they're attacking some police officers in New Jersey but they filed it. Yeah, they filed it in Pennsylvania court. They brought the suit in Eastern District of Pennsylvania. Now question. Taj Tarik Bey is supposed to be this master of the law. He's supposed to know these things. He knows about the treaty, and he knows about the trust, and he knows about his sheet and his state and this and that. But he didn't know where to file the complaint. They weren't able to make their complaint clear. It was so much nonsense in there that it's getting dismissed, saying that it makes no logical sense. Oh my goodness. What are we doing? What are we doing? How can this be a quote unquote master teacher? How can this be someone that is a master of the law? This Taj Tarik Bey, Great Seal Inc. leader. How can he be this knowledgeable on the law, yet not understand where to file a complaint? Let me finish, cause I gotta get done. Okay. Let me get back to the screen. Okay, where we at with it? Oh man, I'm missing some of the comments. Peace. Hello there. Oh wow. Yeah. I appreciate the comment. I was gonna put it on the screen, but I try not to promote the negativity so much, but I do feel where you're coming from. It's a lot of nonsense. But let me get to the crux of this, because the real thing is, when I found this, I said, oh snap, we got the legal documents for Taj Tarik Bey, Great Seal Inc. leader. Oh, he got to stand on business. He got to show how his stuff works, right? I mean, they have had to have won this case. This is him being in the court saying, yeah, this is what I'm teaching. This is what you need to do, Moors. Let me show you how it's done. All right, show us, Taj. Here, from what the court can derive or divine from the Moors filings, they bring this action pursuant to federal question jurisdiction. The Moors have failed to state or respond to the motion to dismiss, explaining why venue is proper in this court. They always talking about this ain't the proper court. You got to go to what is Taj? This dude be saying, you got to go to an Article 3 or District 3 court. You have to go to this court. They failed to state or respond to the motion to dismiss. All of that talking and all of that blase blah, and we do this and the law, and you got to do this, and y'all ain't even respond. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let me, while I'm at it, just so y'all can get in case anybody was wondering, I didn't drop the link so you can see the court case for yourself again. And I'll drop the link again for any Taj Tarik Bey supporters. If you lie before I get up off here, come on down. Let's have a discussion. Mantis Views, RV Bay, yeah, Kush, all of them. Yeah, come on down. Let's have a discussion. Yeah. Let's have ourselves a little talky talk. You know what I mean? We just talking about the law. Baby. I thought that's what y'all wanted to do. I'm trying to get to the conclusion. Plaintiff's complaint refers entirely to New Jersey actions and indicates that each of the named defendants are New Jersey residents or entities. The plaintiff's complaint, now the plaintiff, just so if you weren't clear, Taj Tarik Bey and them, Gray Seal Inc. Taj Tarik Bey's complaint is devoid of any factual or legal basis that connects it to Pennsylvania. Based on these uncontroverted considerations, all of which emanate from plaintiff's own filings, defendants have met their burden of proving the venue is improper. So just to sum it up, the police were the defendants. They cited several different reasons for why the judge should dismiss this case. Taj Tarik Bey and them, the so-called master of law, the Gray Seal Inc., his own organization, they didn't respond to the motion that the police filed to dismiss, saying it was in an improper. They didn't provide any details or any response or any clarification on it. And then it's saying, according to Taj Tarik Bey and Gray Seal Inc.'s own filings, the defendants were able to show, like, this should be dismissed based off of what y'all said. We ain't even have to prove nothing. Y'all proved it all. This is your leader, Gray Seal Inc., Taj Tarik Bey followers, because please understand, if you're watching this, like Goddess of Truth and some of the people that may be watching this and very critical of Moors and the sovereign citizen stuff, please understand, Taj Tarik Bey created his own organization called Gray Seal Inc. He tried to take Noble Drew Ali's teachings and some of the foundation and the structure, mix it with his sovereign citizen beliefs, and that's what's caused so much confusion. But please know, Taj Tarik Bey and all of the nonsense that he teaches has nothing to do with what Noble Drew Ali taught. Please understand. And Moors, oh, yes. I appreciate that comment. Jules knows. They won't get it until they are hurt themselves. Come on now. For the Moors out there watching, I understand. You may not like me. You in your feelings about me because I'm presenting this information and I'm calling out Taj. I get it. But I'm saying for you and your family, it's wise for you to take a step back, analyze everything, look at everything. Don't believe me. I'm just saying, look at what's going on. Look at the people that have been influenced by Taj. Look at the people that have taken Taj's teachings and look where it's gotten. Rise of the Moors, Tracy L. Bey, I forget her name, Lamont Butler, and Enforce the Constitution Group, Lord Noble L. Bey, Nature L. Bey, you know. I mean, the list is, listen, it's plenty of people that have been injured. My point is, please take a step back, understand that man Taj Tarik Bey has been lying to you, been misleading you, been scamming you, been finessing you. It's the real. But let me finish up because we still didn't get to the conclusion of the case, and I wanted to make sure I got this on the record before I go ahead and close up. Let's see. The court finds nothing. The court finds nothing in the complaint to merit transfer to the District of New Jersey rather than outright dismissal of the action. There we go. The court found, I'm not even showing you the screen. My fault, y'all. Here we go. The court finds nothing in the complaint to merit a transfer to the District of New Jersey rather than an outright dismissal of the action. So even though they filed it in the wrong court, completely wrong court, the court was like, well, let me look at the complaint. Maybe there's something that merits, all right, we can transfer it to the District of New Jersey. They filed it in the wrong court, but it's all right. We can just transfer it over. That's cool. But the court is like, we ain't find nothing in here to even, it's merit. That's a waste of time. We gonna transfer it over there. They gonna dismiss it. So we just gonna dismiss it. Therefore, this matter shall be dismissed pursuant to Rule 12B1, 3, 6, 28 USC 1391B, and 28 USC 1406A. Because the court has decided that it is without jurisdiction to hear the merits of the case, the court declines to consider the Moors' motion for summary judgment, which is as unintelligible, which is as unintelligible as their other filings. The Moors, in this case, again, the reference is not to Moors generally, but speaking to Taj Tarik Bey and them, also known as Great Seal Inc. Okay, so if you seeing Taj, just know that's them Great Seal Inc. Moors, Great Seal Inc. sovereign citizen Moors. Anyway, let me focus. The court declines to consider the Moors' motion for summary judgment because it is just as unintelligible as their other filings. Unintelligible. I don't know what that means. Let me look it up just to be sure. I think it means like unintelligent, but I don't know, so I don't want to guess. Unintelligible, adjective, difficult or impossible to understand or comprehend. Incomprehensible, poorly articulated or enunciated. Unable to be understood. Got it. So, the master of law, Taj Tarik Bey, the leader of the Great Seal Inc. Oh, the master teacher, so-called Grand Sheik, and his filings were unintelligible. They couldn't comprehend what he was even talking about. It made no sense. Why? Not because he's some wise, and he has some superior knowledge. He has some supreme aboriginal indigenous. No, it's because he's talking nonsense, family. That's the truth. Okay, I know it hurts. But that's the truth. Many of these other Moors, like Mantis Views 29, who we saw in the chat earlier, and many of the other people that may be around Taj, they won't tell you this. Why? Because they're afraid, because they hurt, because they're complicit. The difference is, I'm not asking you to buy this. I'm not asking you to subscribe here. I'm not asking you to join this movement I got here and buy my book there. I'm not selling you anything. I'm not trying to get you to join anything with me. I'm telling you the truth. Don't believe me, though. Don't believe me. Look it up for yourself. Look this lawsuit up yourself. Conclusion, just to make sure that we're clear on this. By the court, the venue is improper in this court and in violation of 28 USC 1391B. There are no facts. Let me repeat that. There are no, zero, nada, nothing, zilch. There are no facts that would support finding either jurisdiction or venue in this court. Additionally, the Great Seal Inc.'s Taj Tarik Bey's motion for summary judgment is denied inasmuch as it not only appears without merit, but because the language contained therein is unfocused and unintelligible. Finally, because the complaint appears both frivolous, unintelligible, and without merit, this entire matter is dismissed without prejudice, pursuant to 28 USC 1915 E2. Are we clear? Are we clear? Are we clear? I just want to know, are we clear? Are we clear? We're not clear. I missed one crucial fact that I wanted to show you in that. So please forgive me. Let me pull it up one more time. I apologize. See, I was doing too much joking. That's my apologies. I was doing too much. Here we go. I done found it. Praise Allah. Oh, I didn't miss you. I didn't miss you there. One second. Goddess of Truth. I add you in. Pardon me, I was on a different screen, so I didn't see that. Okay, I wanted to make sure that I put this on the screen. Okay, this is a different website, but it's still talking about the same court document, the same court case. The Great Seal 7, Moorish Science Temple of America Incorporated. But again, I'm not going to give them that respect to put that Moorish Science Temple of America on their name like that, because that's part of the confusion. Taj, oh, I don't like that. Hey, brother, ain't cool, good brother. But the Great Seal Inc. versus the state of New Jersey. And I wanted to highlight, let me zoom in so we can see clearly, because when I found, this is what actually made me go live, to be honest with you. Okay, so here we go. Let me zoom out just a little bit so you can see. And we're going to get up out of here because it's time for bed, my son. I see you've been slick over there with the video games, trying to stay quiet. I see you. Okay, so this gives you the breakdown of the case, all right? You see the category, collection, where you can find information. It's in district court, gives you the court name, District Court, Eastern District of Pennsylvania, Third Circuit. Philadelphia is the location, the type of case, civil case, nature of suit, prisoner petitions, okay? Party names, and so then it goes through the names. It's going to go through the names. Now, I want y'all to pay close attention. And somebody, you just let me know when you see Taj Tarik Bey's name, because it's something interesting. Do we see it? Do we see Taj Tarik Bey's name? Yeah. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. You see that right there? Why is Taj Tarik Bey notice only party? Oh, so you mean he ain't even getting to the field? Oh, you didn't hit us with the honky donk. He tried to bamboozle us, Taj. Mr. Bey. Mr. Bey. You not even a plaintiff. Notice only party. You only receive notice of this. You not legal counsel. You not the lawyer. You not the consul. You not a Moorish attorney. You not a Moorish diplomat. You not even a Moorish minister on here. It's a notice only party. Come on, man. Disappointed, Taj. Disappointed, man. And then the last thing I just wanted to highlight, you see these names that it has here of these other organizations. See, these are the offshoots. That's the name. That's the word that I was trying to remember. These are the offshoot, spin-off, corrupted organizations and groups that Taj Tarik Bey is a part of. Well, speaking about the Great Seal 7 Moorish Science Temple of America Incorporated, excuse me. But then you see this other one, Embryo Circle 7. What? What does that mean? Moore's Order of the Round Table. Taj created that one too. So you got 3 different organizations, huh? 3 different ones. Embryo Circle 7 Moorish Science Temple Incorporated. The Great Seal 7 Moorish Science Temple of America Incorporated. And then the Moore's Order of the Round Table. And then put consuls in there and diplomats. Well, where you at then? Where you at? Let me bring on the folks before I get up out of here. Anybody else got something to say? Yeah, wow. 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 That's how I felt. When I saw that, I said, nah. I wasn't gonna teach tonight. I was gonna wait till tomorrow. I said, man, I ain't waiting till tomorrow. They see this when they see this. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Moorish Americans have been led astray. They've been run amok. They've been bamboozled. They've been hoodwinked. Mm-hmm. We didn't land on the Great Seal. The Great Seal landed on us. Okay, let me stop. I apologize. Peace, 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 peace. You hear me? Uh-oh. I don't know if you still live. You still here? Got it for
Yeah,
truth?
yeah. Hello there. It's been a while.
Indeed, indeed. Peace, peace, peace. How you doing?
Pretty good. I hope I come through well. I'm sitting in a different room in my apartment because I just finished building a computer, and I am still loading programs on it.
All good.
So when I saw the name Taj Tarik and I saw the name New Jersey, I was like, "Oh, I'm there. You had me at hello."
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm into everything New Jersey because that's where I'm at.
Gotcha. So I just wanted to know, did you have anything to contribute? Did you have any thoughts on the information? There's something I was incorrect on? Do you have any cases or any evidence of Taj Tarik Bey winning any lawsuits, criminal or civil, in any state? Doesn't matter. I'm just interested to see if there's any evidence of Taj Tarik Bey actually standing on these ideologies and beliefs and all of these things that he espouses and convinces other people to go act on.
Absolutely not. He gets everybody in a tizzy. He gets them to do the dirty work. He takes his cut behind the scenes, and I guarantee you he don't even pay taxes on it. In fact, most of them probably don't. They claim to be charities. They're not. And life goes on. But he operates like they all do. They're franchises. Multi-level marketing,
Yeah. I mean, seems like they just rinse and repeat, change the name, switch up some of the rhetoric and some of the lingo, and put a
change
new
the
person.
name.
Yeah, I mean, now he's currently doing his thing with Dr. G and the I don't forgot what that new movement is called. Dr. G and
House of Reawakening Minds or something.
That's it. Yes, that's the new organization.
Yeah, they'd be re-woke, all right.
Yeah. So, but yeah,
So,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, along the lines, Swindle and the gang. We all still follow Pauline, and unfortunately, she got a little old 80-year-old woman evicted in Michigan, and the woman apparently has no family to help her. They haven't done the eviction from the sheriffs yet. But she's on that list. She's all finished with her court stuff, even though she keeps filing bogus paperwork. They're just ignoring it because it's all garbage. But she followed Pauline, and she's going to be kicked out in the cold Michigan winter.
That's unfortunate.
So that's how it all works.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's the jokes aside, I put a little humor into it, but the true reason that I decided to come on tonight, even, and not just wait, oh well, here's a better time and blah blah blah, is because there's too many people that continue to get injured, that their houses repossessed, or criminal charges, repos, impounds, all of this stuff I see left and right, and
It's
people.
not only the Moorish; it's also it's the white sovereign citizens as well. I hate to put it that way. I don't know how else to put it.
I say, our European brothers and sisters. You know what I mean?
Okay, that works.
But
we follow guys, and they wind up living in their cars, and then their cars get impounded, and they're like, okay.
yeah, no, it's I mean, it's a shame because I've ran across some videos of, I don't want to say normal sovereign citizens, but not Moorish sovereign citizens, and I'll hear some of the same lingo. I'm like, oh man, they caught up in the mix too. You know what I mean? And it's just unfortunate that there's so many people that keep getting injured by these kinds of people. Taj is not the only person doing this. You know, it's just
Yeah, you were right, Sharon Tracy Gale Bay, not
yes,
Bay.
yeah.
she chained batteries together and attached them to the panel in the house that she was being evicted from, with her children inside, with propane tanks as well. And it was a row house, the houses that are all attached. Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, but then, it doesn't, at this point, it doesn't surprise me. And it's why I am doing what I can to create some clarity, because, you see what happened with the rise of the Moor militia group. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, and I have something I want to tell you when you end the stream, before I leave StreamYard. Just hang out for 1 second, because I don't want to talk about it on air.
Gotcha. Okay. Well,
Because you'll like what I have to tell you. You really will.
gotcha. Okay. Well, let me because it's 10 o'clock.
Okay.
And I
I'm sorry
gotta,
I didn't get here earlier, but I'm going to read that case.
yeah, man, I humbly suggest everybody do, because the irony in it and the way that it makes things plain, at least for me, I was like, I don't know why I didn't take time to read this before. And it makes sense why nobody has covered it, because it shows Taj doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I got a whole folder on him in my library.
But
I'm going to send you the link on email to it.
All good. I appreciate it. So let me finish up here, and then I'll talk
Okay,
after.
drop me down in backstage, and then before you go put your son to bed, I just want to tell you, it'll take 2 seconds to tell you.
Gotcha.
Thanks for having me up. I love your stuff.
I appreciate it. Peace. All right. So before I get up out of here, just to summarize, I did see I just saw brother Jay Atkins there. Peace. Sorry that you came in late on this thing. Just to summarize, all right, just to bring it all to a good, nice button. You know what I mean? Put a bow on it. I put forth the question: any Moors out there, any people out there? I ain't want to just put it to Moors. Any people out there, anybody that can provide any documentation, any footage of Taj Tarik Bey demonstrating this ideology and the rhetoric and the beliefs and all of these things that he propagates and tells Moors what they should be doing and what y'all need to be doing. Is there any evidence of him doing it? Any footage of him at all in the court as the consul, attorney, lawyer, any sort of anything? I say, well, never mind. Let's not do that. What about Taj documentation? Do we have some documentation that we could show? Then I brought forth this case that I found out. Oh, was it the third district of the third circuit district of Pennsylvania? Let me get it right. Let me just make sure. Yes, the district court, the Eastern District of Pennsylvania. All right. Shout out to the good brothers and sisters in the Eastern District over there. I found that case, and what do you know? It's Taj Tarik Bey, and it lays it out plainly. It's his Great Seal Inc. organization suing a bunch of police officers in New Jersey, but they filed it in Pennsylvania, and so it all got dismissed. On top of the fact that it didn't make no sense at all. On top of the fact there was a whole bunch of other issues, and on top of the fact that it was about the whole case started from the good brother Nature L. Bey's car being impounded. And where does that come into play with Taj? Well, Taj is the one that tries to convince people you don't need a license. And so then he convinced his man, the Lord Noble, Nature L. Bey. All right, you hit the swerve, skirt. Then they hit him with the whoop whoop. License registration. I don't need it. I'm a Moorish American national sovereign. Step out the car, sir. Beep, beep, beep. That's what happened. Then they filed the lawsuit in the wrong court. Yeah. They filed the lawsuit in the wrong court. They didn't respond to the motion to dismiss from the police. It got dismissed. And on top of all of that, Taj wasn't even the leader. He wasn't standing front and center. He wasn't standing on business. No, he wasn't walking the walk. He was notice only party. He wasn't even a plaintiff. He wasn't the official legal representative or aide or counsel or none of the stuff that he talks about. He just got sent a copy of what went on. So on that note, to summarize, to close it on up, Moors out there, true Moorish Americans. I know. So some of y'all didn't stayed all the way to the end to watch us because I know your pedigree. I know your character. You like me. Chill out, man. You're doing too much with the video, man. Sorry. I know your character. I know your pedigree. I know it's difficult to hear this. I know it's difficult. But I need for you to understand the truth. Taj Tarik Bey is a liar. Taj Tarik Bey is a fraud. Taj Tarik Bey is not a Grand Sheik for the Moorish Science Temple of America. Taj Tarik Bey is not a master of the law. Taj Tarik Bey is not some supreme wise master teacher. He's not. He's an elder. We should respect our elders just in general. You know what I mean? But with that respect, we got to be honest. Like our good grandpa, Sleepy Joe. You know what I'm saying? At a certain point, we got to be honest and say, hey, man, our elders don't need to be in those positions. Maybe something's not right in the head. Whatever the case, come on, Joe. Come on, Joseph. Come on, sit on down. You just take it easy. Relax. Come on, Taj. I understand. Yeah. Come on. Sit on in the back. Sit on in the back. Here's a plate. Here's some water. Just relax. If people want to insist and persist on pushing forward with the lies, well, then now we got to stand on it for real. But, it's important to be respectful to elders. It's also important to be honest. It's also important to be truthful, regardless of the elders or not. Right is right and wrong is wrong, man. Noble Ali didn't create the embryo Circle 7 temple. Noble Ali didn't create the Great Seal Inc. temple. Noble Ali never told Moors, you don't need a license and they don't have authority or jurisdiction over you. That was Taj. That was Taj Tarik Bey. Oh, I love that word. Ooh, I love that word. Oh, that's the word of the day. Accountability. Taj Tarik Bey needs to take some accountability, especially as an elder. I get too much, and you'll probably see it too. I'm gonna let the comments, we're gonna let them all flow. I get too many comments. Why are you talking about the elder like that? You should be talking, you should go privately. You shouldn't say this publicly. He said all of this publicly. He's been teaching this nonsense and these lies and misleading our people and people in general publicly for longer than I've been alive. So now I'm supposed to say it privately? Come on, man. We ain't keeping it real, man. I just learned about this Moorish aspect, about 10, 12 years ago, something like that. But I got principles that I stand on that came before that. I got to be real, man. I can't lie to you. I'm not going to mislead. I'm not just going to sit up here and just, because, Taj is the elder, so I guess Nah, man. Nah. Oh, there you go. There you go. Come on down. Let me finish up and get out of here. Yeah, I love the criticism like this. You just want some views and likes. I love it, Mike Lowry. That's me. I just want the views and likes. I tell you what, Mike Lowry, I want you to put together a compilation of the clips of how many times I've said like, subscribe, and comment on my videos. You put that together for me. All right. I'm about to get out of here. Much love. Oh, I should have. Dang, I was supposed to answer some the comments. All right. Hey, Kim, you put on your pajamas. I'll be there in a second. I'm going to go through these comments real quick. My apologies, because I want to give y'all respect. It was a lot of comments. Huh? Come on, man. Say what's up. Real quick, man. Real quick.
You guys haven't seen me in a little bit. I've grown up. Bye, guys. Allah, peace, and have a good time. I'll only be on for 15 minutes.
I know. We're going to say the prayer in a second, all right? All right, real quick. I'm going to run through these messages real quick because I did want to get a respect. I seen them, but I was kind of in the flow. Let's see. Do we have here? Oh, okay. This going back from the beginning. Mantis Views 29 says sovereign is not a place to be a citizen of. Therefore, it is an attempt to steal status identity. Nah, Mantis Views. Nah, that's that Taj Tarik Bey. You know what I mean? You trying to hit it with that razzle dazzle. Nah, we not buying that nonsense. Oh wow. Whoa, dog. Come on, my guy. Come on. This dude and lied on Noble Drew Ali. If I'd have seen that from the jump, man. See, I don't be feeling the disrespect, man. You know what I mean? Oh, he said, I just want to read it just so I can make sure I understand. Okay. Yeah. Let me just highlight it real quick. Mantis Views, I gotta hurry up because it's too many nonsense comments. Mantis Views again says Noble Drew Ali. Mantis Views said Noble Drew Ali was the first to teach sovereignty. Chapter 29 of the Circle 7. I have chapter 29. There is no teaching of sovereignty. No. No. I'm looking. I don't see anything of Noble Drew Ali saying, hey, you are sovereign nationals, you are sovereign aboriginals, you're sovereign indigenous, you're sovereign Moorish Americans. I don't see none of that in here, my good brother. Now you just lying. Allah don't like that. Allah does not like that, good brother. Come on now. Do better than that. Good brother. See, I got to be in love instead of hate. You know what I mean? Because that the people that lie about Noble Drew Ali like that bothers me. You know what I mean? But I forgive you. God is good. Let me see here. Anything else? Marianne, this is interesting and started LOL. I'm not surprised by too much. Me neither, Marianne. Me neither. Let's see. Truth to Power L Rogue. Taj Tarik Bey, it did indeed go rogue. Oh, that was probably the word. Yep. But I was thinking of offshoot, just to be clear. I appreciate it. No, Taj doesn't teach that, nor has he won a court case. The consulate and RV Bay publications cannot confer nationality. DeMarcus Harris L says RV Bay is a library company and they deal nothing with the laws of treaties. Okay, all right. Let's see. Anything else? Hello, Rami. Peace, peace, peace. Getting comical. I was doing a little too much joking. I must say, I apologize on that. It's a serious topic, and I shouldn't have been joking like that. They won't get it until they hurt themselves. Appreciate it. All right. Taj, he is preying on his own people. Indeed. Let's see. All right. Yamil Ephraim. Oded L. I apologize if I mispronounced that. Even if they were citizens of Morocco, they would still need to abide by U.S. law while in U.S. territory. There it is. But see, these Gray Seal Inc. folks like Taj and them, they believe because they decide that they're indigenous and aboriginal, that means nobody can say anything about them. They ain't got to abide to any laws. They only got to abide to their own laws. We're not under your jurisdiction because we're under our own jurisdiction. That's what they tell you. But a question I'll be having is, well, where are the Moorish courts and the Moorish judges? Where is that at? If you're getting judged and tried under your own jurisdiction, where's the legal system and everything set up? Then they say, oh, well, we ain't got one. So then it's basically saying, yeah, I'm sovereign. I don't have nobody that can have authority or jurisdiction over me. Yeah, I'm indigenous. I'm sovereign to myself. Don't nobody have authority over me. That's the nonsense they try to make you believe anyways. Appreciate it. All right. The tide is turning. It was real dark some years ago. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It was, folks was coming at my head top. How dare Rami try to talk about Taj Tarik Bey? Who does he think he is? Who does that Negro think he is? Talk about Taj like that. Okay, I see clearly I'm joking too much. Let me finish with the anything else? I feel that. Lies need to be called lies, man. If you're lying, man. We gotta shoot it straight. Let's see. Anything else? I'm coming back to the end here. Any other questions before I get out of here? I was way too long, man. I should have ended this sooner. Cam, they said peace to you, man. Man, you got your head too big, man. Go on, man. Go on, man. I'll be in there in a second. No, man. Come on.
Please.
Go, man.
Who said peace?
Man. Go, man.
Who said peace?
That's enough.
Shout out.
Now you getting in trouble, man.
Shout out to you guys. Thank you.
Yes. Now go lay down, man. I'll be in there in a second.
I'm better than Rami.
I just seen it. Come on, dog. Come on, man. Man, it's bedtime, man. You see, it's dad mode, man. You should have clicked the link early, man. Come on, dog. You want to join at the end once folks get ready for bed, man. Yeah, man. Well, I'll tell you what. I got this for you, Mantis viewers. I appreciate it. Check this out. I'm gonna set up a whole nother one. We're gonna have a discussion. You can watch this one, take your notes, get prepared, do what you need to do. You know what I mean? Get some documentation. If you got some footage, you know what I mean, some links, get that all together. And I put that out there. What's today? Today is Monday. I put that thing out there for Friday. Yes, the holy day. Yes, I put that thing out there Friday. Then you can tap back in there. We can have a conversation. You know what I mean? Yeah. Agents, huh? Oh, you want to talk about agents, boy. You want to talk about agents. Oh, I needed that laugh. Oh my goodness. This guy. You open it up for Cat? Oh, this guy here. This guy. Oh my goodness. Much love. Love is the love is the key. Love is the way. Do not follow Taj Tarik Bey. Don't do it. You steer clear. Swerve up out of there. Follow Noble Drew Ali. And have a nice day. Peace and love.